Hello everyone. In this video, let's work on our weather. To get weather, the first thing that we need is location. So let's go ahead and get the location from our browser. Okay. Let's get a new file for our weather. Okay, so first let's start with our IFI. So that we don't pollute the global namespace. Here's the logic. We'll check if browser supports location. If yes, we will ask browser for location. Once we are done with this, we'll call API with location details and get the weather. So let's implement this. We'll go ahead and declare a function called getLocation from browser, or simply getLocation. Now we will check if browser supports location. So if navigator.geolocation, that means if not navigator geolocation, if geolocation is not supported by browser, we will just log this. And we will return because we don't really have anything to do now. If this is not the case, we would want to get the location. So navigator.geolocation.getCurrentPosition. This is the API to get the location, and it takes two callbacks function. So one is a success, which will be invoked if the operation geolocation.getCurrentPosition is successful. Next one is the error, which is invoked if you are unable to retrieve the location because of any issues or whatever. So instead of writing two functions here, I will declare two functions above here. Success position will take a position parameter. That means it will have the position. Now we want the position, latitude and longitude from the position. So we'll take. Okay. Now we'll log these two. We also need an error function. So function error, it does not really take any parameter. And we will pass these two callback function in the getCurrentPosition method. So success, error. We need to call this function. So let's go ahead and call this function getLocation. Let's see if this works. Whether it's included here. Okay. Refresh. As you can see, it's asking me to grant the location permission. I'll allow. And you have latitude and longitude. That's my current location. Don't take any notes. Let's open a new tab. I want to show you something. So let's open a new tab. Once you open the new tab, you are asked for the permission again. You open a new tab, you are asked for the permission again. So this is very intrusive. All the time you just have to give permission for the weather. So there are two options. Either you cache the location once and then get it from cache, or there's a better way. You can use geolocation Chrome permissions. So let me show you the API. Geolocation Chrome extension. No. Alright. I am trying to find the geolocation from Chrome API. Nope. Okay, let's do this. Permissions. Now let's see all the permissions that we can get. if we go down, there must be a geolocation. Geolocation, yeah. So allows the user or the app, allows the extension or the app to use the proposed HTML5 geolocation API without prompting the user for permission. So once you use this permission in the manifest, you can get the location without really prompting the user every time, and you have to declare this in permission, so user will know that you are asking for permission once they are installing your extension. Let's go ahead and add that permission in our manifest. Let's declare the permissions. Let's try and run this. Now since we have updated the manifest, we'll need to refresh the app. Let's refresh. There's some error codes. Okay, this we can this we have seen before. Okay, now let's go ahead and open a new tab. We are not prompted for location, and we can see our latitude and longitude. So now all the time you can open up the tabs, and it's very the UX is very friendly. You can get the location without really bugging the user. Of course, the user knows that you are accessing their location when they will get the prompt when they are installing the extension. Now we have got the location API done. Now we need to do is call our weather API. So it's a bit hectic. Let's go ahead and implement that in the next one. Thank you. Stay tuned and I'll see you around.